Everyone, EJ, Big Ed Benko, bigeds.com, that's BIGEDZ.com, coming to you once again from cloudy, rainy Denver, Colorado. Fall has definitely arrived here in the mountains. Quick video today. I'm not really selling anything, which is, unusual for me. But today I'm going to talk to you about mindset. You can see my background here. It says there's a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary, poor is eternal, and that's absolute fact. If you think like a poor person and you let that mindset, dominate you, then that's it. You've chosen a lifestyle, and that's what you're going to do because you're not thinking outside of the box. If you're broke, it happens. I've been broke before, and who knows, I may be broke again in my life, But, I'm one of those kind of people that you can take everything away from me, and a year from now, I'll have it all back. Why? Because I know the road, and I don't give up. I don't think like a poor person. And I'm not saying, poor people are bad. Please don't get me wrong. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that, are facing just ungodly odds, But again, I've seen people out there in my life that have overcome these types of odds. Today I was listening to an audio book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kyosaki. And I love that book. I listen to it all the time. And in this book, I don't know if you've ever read it or not, but I highly recommend it. Robert talks about he had, two dads. One was his biological father. One was his friend's father. His biological father was the poor dad because that was his mindset. The rich dad, his friend's father, was a man who knew how to control his money, not the opposite. Money didn't control him. It wasn't his. He didn't live in fear of not having enough or running out. He knew how to handle it. He knew how to invest wisely. He lived modestly. He didn't live beyond his means. He wasn't living an extravagant lifestyle, although he had the reserves to do so and the income to do so. He chose not to because he was smart with his money. And that's something I want to impress upon people today. I mean, am I an expert? Absolutely not. By no means. Have I made a lot of money? Absolutely I have. Am I broke? No. Do I live extravagantly? Absolutely not. I have in the past. I had a 6,000, plus square foot home and a Mercedes and a BMW and, a couple of Harleys in the garage and, a closet full of expensive Italian suits and expensive Italian shoes. And, I lived the lifestyle. But I got to a point one day where I realized, I really don't need all of this. I don't need it all. It's material stuff. I still live well, don't get me wrong, but I don't live, to where, I'm trying to outdo everybody or impress people. I'm not in some competition with my neighbors. It's like, oh, you bought a new car, I gotta buy something better. Or, you got a new, lawn tractor, I gotta buy something better. That type of mindset. It's just ridiculous. I guess maybe getting older has taught me that. But, today, like I said, I'm kind of rambling, just, freewheeling here, free thinking. But no matter what your circumstances are, I want you to know that you can overcome those. You have choices, you can make decisions, and you can act on those decisions. And the actions you take will dictate the outcome. Okay? Life doesn't do things to you. Life is just responding to the things you're doing. Okay? So, if it's a constant, 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, you might want to take a look at the 3 steps you've taken forward that's knocking you back 4. Okay? Life is short, man. Don't let it fly by. Don't embrace, poverty or a poor mindset. Don't embrace negativity. Don't let other people, push that down your throat. Okay? There are people out there, employers, classic example, that will dictate to you what you're worth, what you're worth per hour, what kind of lifestyle you're going to live, what kind of a home you're going to live in, what kind of car you're going to drive, what kind of food you're going to eat, and that's, to me, it's ridiculous. Why let somebody else, I mean, certainly there are people that have to have jobs, I get that, and jobs are good things, but I think, honestly, it may sound, I don't know, I'm not sure how this is going to come across, but I believe anybody, I don't care what their position in life is, I believe if they have the proper mindset and determination and make good decisions and act on those decisions, I believe they can change any lot in life they're in. I firmly believe that because I'm living proof. I've done that a couple times in my life where I just said, you know what, this isn't working. So I just hit reset and start again. You know, I know the road. I never give up. I never give up. You know, there's a saying that says, you throw me to the wolves and I'll come back leading the pack. And that's how I am. And I believe that firmly. And I want you to believe that too. Please don't accept poverty. Please don't accept being broke or being poor as the best you're ever going to do in life. You know, think outside of the box. Read the book. Read, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. There are other, Think and Grow Rich. There are a lot of great books out there you can read, that can reset that mindset, and open up brand new horizons for you in your thinking. And thinking is the alpha and the omega, I think, of our positions in life. I firmly believe that. If you believe that you're always going to be broke and poor and blah, 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 and negative, that's all that's going to come your way. And so, it's what you're putting out there. It's what's going to come back. Again, life is responding to what you're offering it. Okay? But if you're positive and you treat each day as a clean slate and a fresh opportunity, man, who knows what can happen? The world can be yours. Will you have private jets and yachts and mansions? Who knows? Who knows? Do you really need all that stuff? No. I think living well, having reserves to buy those things if you choose to, is enough, but that's just me. Again, this video, it's just one of these off the cuff. I felt like sitting down and talking about some thoughts I had rumbling through my head today, and God knows there's all kinds of crazy stuff going through there. But, again, I'm EJ, Big Ed Benko, bigeds.com, BIGEDZ.com. My information is below here if you need to contact me. I am a successful online marketer. I have been for many, many years. Everybody knows that, and they should. I have a great reputation. I don't promote scams or pyramids or rev shares or any of that garbage. It's funny because someone approached me on Facebook now, just yesterday, with a brand new rev share. And, I looked at it and said, I said, I've seen these things come and go, burn out. I've seen a lot of people get burned by them, where the admins steal all the money or come up with some other lame-ass excuse to, to basically just embezzle and cheat everybody. These guys are like, oh no, we've got this new amazing component on it. And it's like, yeah, I've heard that nonsense before too. So I've done some due diligence on it. And after doing some due diligence on it, I'm finding out that, the domain is a fraudulent domain. The people behind it are some of the same people that were behind some of the big rev shares that really burned a lot of people. Just same players, basically different makeup, different shade of lipstick. And now they're presenting it as having some, guaranteed revenue component that's going to keep everything floating. But if you do the math, it's just not there. And it's like, right, okay, here we go again. But anyway, I'm digressing. But, I guess the point I'm trying to make with that is like there's a lot of shiny objects. There's a lot of get-rich-quick offers online. Be very, very careful. I mean, you're not an idiot out in the real world, Don't be an idiot online. And I hate to use that word, but, honest to God, sometimes I see people, rational, intelligent, functioning human beings in the real world that get online and they see some stupid, get-rich-quick, shiny object thing, and they jump at it. They just jump at it, and then 3 months later, when they go broke, they're like, oh, they're blaming everybody else. Like, no, man, it's your fault. It's absolutely your fault. You're the one that jumped into this thing blindly. You're the one that didn't do your homework. You're the one that didn't do your due diligence and your research. You're the one that just threw your money at something without really knowing where it was going or how it was going to come back. And you pay the price. So you have nobody to blame but yourself. If an admin takes off with, all the rev share money, whose fault is that? You're the one that stayed there. You're the one that hung on. Okay, you're the one that believed and chased that rainbow. There is no overnight get-rich-quick formula out here. I promote a lot of good offers on my website. And these are offers that I've researched very, very carefully. I know that they benefit you, they benefit me. I know that the admins are legit. I know that businesses are solid. And that's why I put them out there, because like I say in many of my other videos, my reputation is far more important than making a couple of fast dollars. Sure, everybody loves making money, and that's why we're out here as online marketers. But again, use your common sense. Use the brain God gave you. Okay? And if you don't understand something, reach out. Ask somebody. Reach out to me. Ask me. If I know what it is or about it, I will be happy to share it with you. If I don't know about it, I'll tell you that also. Okay? But again, there's a difference between being poor and being broke. Broke is temporary. Poor is eternal. You can go broke, but you don't have to stay there. But if you do stay there, that's your choice and it's your fault. If you're poor and you choose to stay poor and live that way, then you have no one to blame but yourself. You're not being oppressed by the government. It's not some conspiracy theory to keep you down. It's your mindset, man. It's your mindset. It's the way you think. Okay? Look in the mirror. Take a good hard look at yourself. Reach inside. Do some soul searching. Read some books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, whatever, and reprogram that mindset. Okay? Again, I'm rambling. I always ramble. That's what I do. But again, I'm EJ, Big Ed Benko, bigeds.com. My information is below. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, what can I say? Everybody has their own opinions, right? Okay, but again, stay positive, stay inspired, stay motivated, never give up on your dreams, and until next time, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.